guests have dealt with an incredible tragedy in their lives, but they have turned their pain into hope for so many others. Please welcome Todd and Tara Storch.
Hi, thank you for having us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The book is, let me see this book. This book says Taylor's Gift, and Taylor is your joy and tragedy in the same breath.
Right.
All your love and all your pain. Tell us about Taylor and your journey.
You know, Taylor passed away in March of 2010. We were on a skiing trip, a family skiing trip for spring break, and it was on the last run of the day, and she went off into the trees, and from that accident we lost her. And she was such a giving, loving child that to be asked the question about if we would donate her organs was something very easy for us to say yes to because of the type of child she was.
It was easy for you.
It was
It was.
easy. It was the easiest decision in the worst of moments. Absolutely.
Is it when you made that decision, from that point forward, is that when the healing began?
Wow,
That's a really good question.
I don't know if you're ever really healed from this. I think it has given us so much strength. We have been
It's given you purpose.
Oh, it's given us so much purpose within the pain. Absolutely. I mean, it was really a string of hope we were hanging on to. It was the good that was coming out of such a horrible situation.
Because you know that her heart's never stopped beating.
No, it's continuing to beat. We have been in contact with 4 out of the 5 recipients, which is very rare.
You have?
We
I
have.
thought that
So
you didn't know. I thought maybe it's different now that
Well,
you
both
do.
sides want to be open to meet, which is the way it should be. I mean, the donor families need to want to be able to meet, and the recipients need to want to be able to meet also, which is smart. That's the way it should be. We've been blessed in the sense that we know 4 of the 5, and we're very open with it. They're a part of our family. We call them Taylor's Keepers.
Oh, I love that.
We get to
They're
spend lots of
keeping her
time
for
with
us.
them. But we also know how blessed we are because there's so many other families like ours and recipients that haven't met that just would love to. And so, you know, we hold that special, and we know we're blessed that way.
And when you began this part of your journey, you also learned that Texas was among the lowest states for organ donation.
It was. March of 2010 is when we lost Taylor, and in April of 2010, Texas was near the bottom of 2 out of 100 people were registered for 2%. And I got upset, and being a Texan, we're not used to being in, you know, almost last place, and there's so many people doing great work with that, and we knew that we could help. We knew that just with the talents that God gave us and what we could do is that we could help get people registered, we could help people understand, and we could help change the conversation. So the conversation is not about death, it's truly about life.
How did you go out and spread the conversation? What did you do, in other words, to get it out there?
You know, we really have millions of volunteers, not millions, but we've made impressions on millions of people who are
But how
changing
did
the
you do that?
conversation.
In other words, you have that. You say, I want to work for this.
Right.
This is. What did you do? Like, did you write the book first? Did you start speaking?
Started
to
a
groups?
foundation called Taylor's Gift Foundation.
And so you spread it out on the internet.
Yeah, we definitely use social media. Everything's at Taylor's Gift, taylorsgift.org, Twitter's Taylor's Gift, Facebook's Taylor's Gift. But ultimately, you know, there's so much that we do in trying to spread that message, but losing Taylor and this story is really a love story, and there's so much tragedy in the world, people are attracted to it. They want to see the good that comes out of bad things.
do.
And so they've become attracted to it. And you know what? They want to be a part of something really, really good. And that's just where our hearts are. And so many people see that we're just trying to make the world a little bit better. We call it outlive yourself. You know, we all want to make the world just a little bit better than we found it.
You know, interestingly enough, I had to go get a new driver's license, and I was there yesterday, and I was.
They should have asked you. Did they
Yes,
ask you?
and they asked, would you
Perfect.
like to be an organ donor? I checked yes.
Absolutely.
And so, because I thought I had done that years and years ago, and that it was always on my license, but it wasn't.
They're
Right.
doing some great work at the DMV, and Southwest Transplant Alliance, Donate Life Texas are doing fantastic work. If you're not going to get your license soon, all you have to do is go to taylorsgift.org, click on Texas, take you right there, and by the time your next commercial break's over, we could register thousands of people.
Okay,
Well, I'll tell you what, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, I want to talk about the organization that you've started. I mean, you stopped your career, and you're putting all of your effort towards this. And then I also want you to share the story about the first time that you heard Taylor's heart beating in the recipient, because I think that's such a touching story. Okay, more with the Storch family. Stay with us.